If you enjoy this video, please like and subscribe. The Voynich Manuscript, a 15th-century mystery. The Voynich Manuscript is an ancient, undeciphered text filled with illustrations and written in an unknown script. It dates back to the 15th century and is named after Wilfrid Voynich, a rare book dealer who purchased it in 1912. The manuscript has puzzled historians, linguists, and cryptographers for centuries, as no one has been able to decode its contents or determine its purpose. The Voynich Manuscript is an illustrated codex, handwritten in an unknown script referred to as Voynichese. The vellum on which it is written has been carbon dated to the early 15th century, 1404 to 1438. Stylistic analysis has indicated the manuscript may have been composed in Italy during the Italian Renaissance. While the origins, authorship, and purpose of the manuscript are still debated, hypotheses range from a script for a natural language or constructed language, an unread code, cipher, or other form of cryptography, or perhaps a hoax, reference work, i.e. folkloric index or compendium, or work of fiction, e.g., science fantasy or mythopoeia, metafiction, speculative fiction, currently lacking the translations and context needed to both properly entertain or eliminate any of these possibilities. The manuscript consists of around 240 pages, but there is evidence that pages are missing. The text is written from left to right, and some pages are foldable sheets of varying sizes. Most of the pages have fantastical illustrations and diagrams, some crudely colored, with sections of the manuscript showing people, fictitious plants, astrological symbols, etc. The manuscript is named after Wilfrid Voynich, a Polish book dealer who purchased it in 1912. Since 1969, it has been held in Yale University's Beinecke Rare Book and Manuscript Library. The Voynich manuscript has been studied by both professional and amateur cryptographers, including American and British codebreakers from both World War I and World War II. Codebreakers Prescott Currier, William Friedman, Elizabeth Friedman, and John Tiltman were unsuccessful. In 2020, Yale University published the manuscript online in its entirety in their digital library. Every page in the manuscript contains text, mostly in an unidentified language, but some have extraneous writing in Latin script. The bulk of the text in the 240-page manuscript is written in an unknown script, running left to right. Most of the characters are composed of one or two simple pen strokes. There exists some dispute as to whether certain characters are distinct, but a script of 20 to 25 characters would account for virtually all of the text. The exceptions are a few dozen rarer characters that occur only once or twice each. There is no obvious punctuation. Much of the text is written in a single column in the body of a page, with a slightly ragged right margin and paragraph divisions, and sometimes with stars in the left margin. Other text occurs in charts or as labels associated with illustrations. The ductus flows smoothly, giving the impression that the symbols were not enciphered. There is no delay between characters, as would normally be expected in written encoded text. Many call the 15th-century codex, commonly known as the Voynich Manuscript, the world's most mysterious book. Written in an unknown script by an unknown author, the manuscript has no clearer purpose now than when it was rediscovered in 1912 by rare books dealer Wilfrid Voynich. The manuscript appears and disappears throughout history, from the library of the Holy Roman Emperor Rudolph II to a secret sale of books in 1903 by the Society of Jesus in Rome. The book's language has eluded decipherment, and its elaborate illustrations remain as baffling as they are beautiful. For the first time, this facsimile, complete with elaborate folding sections, allows readers to explore this enigma in all its stunning detail, from its one-of-a-kind Voynichese text to its illustrations of otherworldly plants, unfamiliar constellations, and naked women swimming through fantastical tubes and green baths. The essays that accompany the manuscript explain what we have learned about this work, from alchemical, cryptographic, forensic, and historical perspectives, but they provide few definitive answers. Instead, as New York Times best-selling author Deborah Harkness says in her introduction, the book invites the reader to join us at the heart of the mystery. Written in Central Europe at the end of the 15th or during the 16th century, the origin, language, and date of the Voynich manuscript, named after the Polish-American antiquarian bookseller, Wilfrid M. Voynich, who acquired it in 1912, are still being debated as vigorously as its puzzling drawings and undeciphered text. Described as a magical or scientific text, nearly every page contains botanical, figurative, and scientific drawings of a provincial but lively character, drawn in ink with vibrant washes in various shades of green, brown, yellow, blue, and red. Based on the subject matter of the drawings, the contents of the manuscript fall into 6 sections. 1. Botanicals containing drawings of 113 unidentified plant species. 2. Astronomical and astrological drawings including astral charts with radiating circles, suns and moons, zodiac symbols such as fish, Pisces, a bull, Taurus, and an archer, Sagittarius, nude females emerging from pipes or chimneys, and courtly figures. 3. A biological section containing a myriad of drawings of miniature female nudes, most with swelled abdomens, immersed or wading in fluids and oddly interacting with interconnecting tubes and capsules. 4. An elaborate array of 9 cosmological medallions, many drawn across several folded folios and depicting possible geographical forms. 5. Pharmaceutical drawings of over 100 different species of medicinal herbs and roots portrayed with jars or vessels in red, blue, or green. And 6. Continuous pages of text, possibly recipes, with star-like flowers marking each entry in the margins. The manuscript has never been demonstrably deciphered, and none of the proposed hypotheses have been independently verified. The mystery of its meaning and origin has excited speculation and provoked study.